Hi, Bafetu. They don't call him the Spanish guitar for nothing, Bafetu. As you can see, Bafetu, the performance, beautiful performances from the players and everyone who played Lapana, calling all stars. So you can hear they don't call them calling stars, all stars actually for nothing, Bafetu, because looking at the performance, mostly of KZ's players, I think I was very impressed. Our star of the game, Naledi Hlongwane. Now I know, a lot of you guys will be tempted to say, "Hey, Bafetu, we should not go look for strikers anywhere else. Already we have a striker." But yeah, to be honest, Bafetu, I feel like Umfana would be better suited if ever we had a senior striker who was going to show him the ropes, someone who was going to guide him, because I think for now he's still not ready. Yes, beautiful performances from Umfana, scoring a brace, and also we've seen the likes of Samkelo Zwane. I think he was performing much better. To be honest, looking at Umfana, I think he performs much better as an 8 and a 10 rather than a defensive midfielder as a number 6, because we saw him second half dropping and then playing more as a defensive midfielder, which I think he was not comfortable. He was not enjoying it. But playing as an attacking midfielder, central midfielder, I think definitely Omchita has performed very well, giving us those chances. So it begs the question, and you ask yourself, what could happen if ever we were to rest, some of the players, and then we gave Samkelo Zwane that chance, that number 10 role, to see what he's going to give to us? Because you can see from this calling all stars, I think he performed much better. To be honest, Bafetu, I think I'm happy with the performance of Kaizer Chiefs players, all of them. If you look at the connections, it was us dominating. Even the goals, it was us dominating. So I think that is something that we have to keep in mind, especially the combination of Samkelo Zwane and Naledi Hlongwane. I think Umfana Bafetu is coming alright, but we should not rush him, to introduce him Lapana to the senior team. I think it's a bit early. Umfana, might be under pressure, and then Simbulale. But so far, he's a star of it too. We have good investment there. Even actually, a lot of our youngsters, Bafetu, we have quality. The problem is when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, they don't have that support that they need. Looking at today's game, Bafetu, we had players like Okekane, not great Kekane, but the other Kekane, and also Batusi Obas. I think they helped very much in terms of Samkelo Zwane, to be able to play that number 10 free role, Gamnand, combine and everything. Like, Bafetu, come on, that was beautiful to watch, especially the first 45 of the game. I think the team was combining very well. It shows Guti, Kaizer Chiefs, they need to support those youngsters. We need to support the youngsters wherever we can, because if you see today, we saw Eden McCarthy playing. I still don't understand why Umfana is not getting game time in the because he's one of the senior players, even though Kuluma next guy, but he's one of the senior players, currently probably selling a reserve. But I think he's a player that we should not regard Bafetu or similarly, because I think he's a great left center back, even though I don't know what is going on. Probably the coaches, the management, or someone, they don't see him that way. But for me, I still believe Umfana Bafetu deserves a chance. So we a lot of players, Bafetu, I think they were just having a lot of fun. They were playing very well, beautiful football. I'm happy Bafetu. Even Rip Frost came in, he played the second half, even though he played as a left back, which I don't prefer him that side, but I think he managed to hold the team very well. Even though second half, I think because of the changes and the injuries, I think that is something that is killing mostly in terms of our players and the football side of things, because having players being injured during the game or after a game or even before the game, it shows it does kill the morale of the players and something like that. So it shows Bafetu, definitely. We don't really necessarily have a bad squad. I think it's just a pressure because obviously it is a big team, and you do not get to have that, relaxation, play beautifully, udlale kahle, like the way you want to. Today, I saw a different Samkelo Zwane, Bafethu, to be honest, and I'm happy. I'm happy with his performances. I'm happy with the likes of the young players. I'm totally happy, Bafethu. I hope we can see more of Aiden McCarthy, because I think he played, beautiful football. It's just a matter of him getting some game time, Lapena Naturena, and the coach thinking Guti, obviously he needs to play the player, Bafethu. And also, I think we need to have an honest conversation in terms of Ashley Dupree's. So far, I think he's much better on my flanks rather than playing as a striker. So yeah, I know Nzongateka Bafethu Nfune Nongibulala, but to be honest, I think Ashley Dupree's, set up good as a winger, because he can find, those pockets of spaces. Even Dala Bafethu, I've been saying this, I prefer Dupree's to play as a winger, but unfortunately, it looks like coach decides otherwise. He needs him as a striker, which I don't blame him that much, because definitely right now we don't have a striker. But today we saw Naledi Hlongwane, and I know, guys, you guys are tempted. I'm tempted. I'm like, no, we need this player. Man, before transfer window, promoting Umfana, going to the senior team. But I think it's a bit early, because I did not just look at the positives of the boy, I also looked at the negatives. He still needs to learn, the positioning of himself, where he needs to position himself in terms of attacking pros and everything. We need to give him that time, to mature. But obviously, if ever we want him now, definitely we need someone who's going to help him, because we cannot rely on him. It's going to be too much pressure to put on him. He's still very young, Bafethu. He's growing. I think he's 18 years of age, which is not bad, but definitely I think he needs help, because he's a big striker. A lot of players will be targeting him. That is something that we have to keep in mind. So I'm happy though, Bafethu, and I wouldn't mind, having Umfana like Naledi Hlongwane being promoted to the senior team. But remember what it's going to do to him, because PSL level, Bafethu Nkombole, we're playing different teams. It's not that easy, but hopefully Umfana, if ever he gets promoted, maybe by then we would have signed, a quality striker. But anyways, big up to the boy Bafethu, even won a man of the match. For me, obviously, Samkelo Zwane. But so far, you guys voted and you gave it to Naledi Hlongwane. But I think Samkelo Zwane should have gotten it. So yeah, even though we did not see Abomfundo Vilagazi, being introduced, he even did haircut Nyana green, so that he can be able to get that game time and show us his flames, just like how he got introduced, to the senior team. But unfortunately, things did not go according to plan. And another thing, Bafethu, before Sivali video, there's something that I think you need to know, if ever you don't know about it. There was an offer from Iraja Casablanca. They wanted to sign Coach Nazruddin Nabi, and I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, Coach Nazruddin Nabi this, Coach Nazruddin Nabi that. But Bafethu, we do have the best coach there. Obviously, things are still not, combining very well, but we just need to be patient, even though some of the other teams now, they're trying to take away our coach. Raja Casablanca was interested in signing Coach Nazruddin Nabi, and he straight up said, I'm not leaving, I'm dealing with this, and I'm going to deal with it until I'm done. So definitely that is something that we have to keep in mind, Bafethu. And yeah, I think so far, Bafethu, great performance, good performance, especially from Eastleigh to Kaizer Chiefs players. I'm not going to talk much about other players, but to be honest, yes, I've seen some of them. They are very good players, Bafethu, to be honest. The likes of Abo Batusi Obas, I think probably Sundowns Melis Sainelen or something. And then Nukekan and I, great combination, and we've seen Mukone, and that centre back pairing, Eden McCarthy with Mbokazi, I think wonderful, exceptional bafethu. So yeah, I think this is it bafethu. Thank you so much. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below in terms of Umfana Naledi Hlongwane being promoted to the senior team level. Please share your comments down in the comment section below. Peace.